Hello, 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 beautiful people. Hello. Good evening. It's Wednesday. How are you guys doing? You can hear my throat is still a little bit sore. I mentioned wanting to play Stardew Valley yesterday. I have changed my mind essentially. Um, See, I really enjoy playing Stardew Valley with Raze, Toto, and Chun, and not having my usual buddies playing Stardew Valley with me kind of I couldn't start um, the button and all. I just couldn't click on it. Like I tried looking at Stardew Valley going like, oh, I should really play it, and I was like, nah, I can't. I like playing with like my usual buddies for that. So I'm not playing Stardew Valley. Instead, I've decided I will play I Love You, Coalla Sanders, and I blame Revi for this. But yes, let's play a dating simulation game, which I don't think any of you would have ever considered me playing this, right? So let's get started. Let's see what craziness comes out of me playing I Love You, Coalla Sanders. Will it be actually finger licking good, or will I actually be like, nah, you too creepy, go away, old man, you're not my type. Alright, let's just dive straight into it. This is going to be a one-off, I'm assuming. And also, just keep in mind, if any of the soundtrack sounds a little too loud, let me know, I will adjust accordingly. But you know, let's just get on with it, shall we? I really haven't been playing much of these kind of games in a long time. I think the last time I touched a dating sim game was never, actually. No, it's not never. It's like I have, but I just remember like speed running through most of the storyline, because half the time I've already read the storyline on the internet, and it's like I don't really care much. It's a dating sim game, Toto. I'm gonna be dating Coalla Sanders. I'm gonna get married to him apparently. You know, a lot of drama there. See, Toto, you should be playing this game. You know, it's your time to shine. You can date Coalla Sanders too. See, finger licking freaking good, man. It's amazing. You can watch me play a dating sim game and hear me rant at the same time. And how you know? It's a look at this flying chicken in the back here. Hello, can you see this logo of a flying chicken? Lick your fingers. You mean lick you in like a certain particular corner? I see. Hey, Mr. Mustache. Hello, hello. Good morning to you actually. Hi, how are you doing? So we're not playing Stardew Valley. We are playing I Love You, Coalla Sanders right now. It's a finger licking good romance simulation game. I don't know if you guys are just gonna like crash and burn with me. Well, let's see. I don't have a romantic side, I swear. I'm not that romantic enough for this shit, yo. Let's see how we go through this. Toto's don't laugh at me. Toto, by the way, I found out recently that I'll be in Bali sometime around this year. I'm trying to see if I can like maybe take a little vacay out of like going to Bali and then like just popping by and seeing like people in Indonesia. Like that's a plan right now. That's literally a legit plan in my head right now. I'm like trying to plan out holidays so I can like squeeze in some dates and just go down to Indonesia, just visit people. I've got so many of you guys in Indonesia that I want to visit, so you know, plenty. Alright, anyway, let's get this on the road, shall we? Yeah, I'm not see, that's the point. I hate touristy places, but like apparently it's the thing. Yeah, people get robbed there. Sorry, I don't want to go to Bali. I'd rather just go to like where my friends are. Hey Aru, hello, how are you doing? Okay, again, apologies for the voice. The voice is still shit. You go Indo can lick your finger then. I do what? Why would I lick his finger for? You don't know where he put his finger. Wait, Toto, don't you even get horny. Sit down, boy. How close is Bali in your city? Right? It's so far away. That's the thing. So like a lot of people like what Indonesia, like Jakarta, Palembang. So like I kind of am sort of planning like if I go down to Bali, like instead of going back to Malaysia, I'll just like take like a week off and then just go down and travel like a parts of Indonesia. Just probably like get a bus and go down. Yeah, like apparently I knew someone in Palembang, so like apparently I've been told to come down to Palembang to have drinks. So like that's a plan right now. You ride the bike to Palembang for touring purposes? Hey, you can come visit me if I go down to Palembang. I don't know. Like, still planning. Anyway, let's see how shitty my romance meter is, guys. I don't know. Maybe we should make this a thing. Like, how Myu react to romance? Cause like I don't think I'm a romantic person, and I'm playing a game that's like romance simulation. Excuse me. It's KFC, yo, bruh. I'm like having goosebumps here. You can't see this shit, but I've got goosebumps everywhere. It is the KFC VN. I'm already told it's good, but I reserve judgment for now. Because it was either I play this or Doki Doki Literature Club, and I know like you guys are more keen Doki Doki Literature Club, which means that I should save it for like a special occasion. So this it is. Pretty much in every VN. Yeah, except like I hate most VNs. I skip through the story. Sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. You just made some egg fried rice? Yeah, Zeno, you could have chicken too. DDLC is very wholesome. Nekopara too. I don't have Nekopara. You might as well give me Nekopara. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in a moment forever. Okay? So embrace the moment that you live in a world without KFC. And then the bloody fucking chicken wakes you up. First day of culinary school. There's no time to sleep in. Excuse me, can you hear this crow? This is the crow of annoyance, by the way. This is the exact sound that I would use to wake up to. Smack the clock up and at him, throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. See, this is me. I would throw the fucking clock out the window. You know why? You know why? Because like I hate fucking chickens. Like I kid you not. I had this moment right a long time ago. I lived right behind a house that some idiot decided to rear roosters. Fuck, 6 roosters. And I remember like I had a lack of sleep. I was studying for major exams. I really just wanted to like study the heck out of my exams and do my best. And I only had like 2-3 hours of sleep, and then it was like back to school. So I was hoping to go and get to sleep, but no, my brain is too alert, and this is something that is normal even now as well. Like I spend close to like an hour to get into bed. So every time I finish streaming, I still have like an hour before my brain clocks off. And I fucking kid you not, this stupid rooster decides to like start crowing at the back of the house. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Once, twice, it's okay. Multiple times, my irritation got the better of me, and I basically threw open the blinds on my curtain, which is something that I don't use, and I always keep shut because I'm a vampire. And I threw open the blinds. I rolled down my window, which was literally just this ledge that you just pull. And instead of me like shooting a chicken clock, right? Because it's not a chicken clock, it's a fucking rooster at the back. Which, by the way, we found out later on actually had a disease. So it eventually died of a disease because apparently the owner didn't really keep it that well, just keeping it as a pet for fun, I guess. But I rolled down the freaking window, and the first thing I did was yell at the rooster to shut the fuck up, bitch! And then I closed it. And then I closed the blinds. And I think like all that energy and like yelling at the rooster left me exhausted that I crashed to bed. But at the same time, I think all that energy that I chucked out loudly at the rooster kind of also scared the fuck out of the rooster, because the rooster really shut up, you know, the instant I yelled. So I'm not sure, but I guess like I'm not a rooster person, guys. So don't bring roosters next to me, okay? Like, I'm sorry. Fuck roosters. Man, no roosters in my house. Okay, anyway. Hens. Oh, okay, well, good on you and getting hens and eggs, but no roosters for me. Also, Zeno, you were 91% sus. How did I miss this? Oh, wow, that's amazing. Sus. Scare the rooster, slaughter, then roast it? No, see, it's the neighbors. You can't scare the rooster, slaughter, and then roast it. More to the point, that rooster is already like, it died the next year because of a disease. So it's a good thing. Good thing we didn't slaughter and roast it, okay? You don't know what diseases you're gonna get. No. Anyway, apparently I gave up on seeing Colonel Sanders. It's game over. You're not fit and cut out for this. Excuse me, just because I threw the freaking clock out of my window, that's called game over? What kind of stupid game is this shit, yo? I should be allowed to throw the clock out of the window and still somehow meet Colonel Sanders. So annoying. Okay, fine. Let's try this again. Pull out the gun and put that rooster in your plate. I eat chickens daily. I don't need to pull out the gun to go and smack the rooster to death. Okay, yeah, it's the same thing. Hey! Did you even think I wanted to go and romance a rooster? It's not even a rooster, it's a human being there. Reza, in that case, do I also refer to you as an old rooster as well? You call someone old, the same thing can be said about you, Pull out the gun and put that rooster in your plate. That line is the worst one as well. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, think about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. You know, I'm fairly sure this is supposed to be BTS, but it's not. Depending on how old the rooster is, he might taste good. Might is the word, Mr. Mustache. Might is the word. But again, just a quick reminder that rooster had a disease. And we found out about it the next year. And it had like green all over its legs and its body. Like, don't ask me, I don't know. You says it? Date actual birds as Ikemen characters? Oh, I know. Hatoful penguin. Hatoful bird. That one. No, guys. If you want me to play that, you're gonna have to buy that for me, man. I'm not going there on my own. Yeah, I know, Mr. Mustache. Chicken to hand to cheek to eat to lots of drumsticks. That's correct. I mean, just cut out every piece of it. Dead rooster in me. Yeah. That's the one. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. You need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. I'm a daydreamer. I want to stay in bed for a while longer. Let me see if I click this on what will happen. It's here, finally! Your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare. So many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. Hello, what's this? Is she grabbing a biscuit like she's grabbing a bread? Excuse me, guys. I cannot brain the biscuit bit, you know. Is she supposed to be like chewing the biscuit and then running around, you know, like typical like shoujo manga style with a biscuit? I mean, you can't really bite into it that easily, you know. Although in terms of that logic, I also have to question every anime manga out there that has that showcases a girl late to school running with a bread in her mouth. Okay, don't understand the logic behind it. I mean, if you bite into the bread, you know, your saliva, doesn't it make the bread soggy? Doesn't it mean that eventually it like dissolves a little bit in your mouth and therefore, like, you know, I don't know, pairing logic. Oh, it's not a biscuit. It's the American version of biscuit. Okay, it's the biscuits and gravy thing. Right. The one that's basically it's a scone. Guys, for anyone who does not know, biscuits in America are scones in Britain and UK, so this is just a scone. Use a rubber chicken to beat the chicken big brain? No, you don't use rubber chicken to beat the chicken big brain. No, we don't do that. Okay, actually I do not like scones. I feel scones are a little bit hard. But I do like biscuits and gravy. I think that is definitely a thing that I've enjoyed with my experience with like someone from America. Biscuits and gravy, definitely a thing. Yikes, you're in such a hurry. In fact, that you forgot to put on. Oh my god, are you crazy? Oh no, I'm cringing right now. You didn't put any deodorant? You ran out without deodorant? Bitch! No, even if you have to be late, you fucking put on deodorant, bitch! And you're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. So basically, you arrive like a durian, a sting bomb. Okay, cool. Yeah, murder a rooster with another chicken. Right, it so is. Biscuits and gravy are the best. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon a magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. I think it works so well with my voice where I start screaming for anything on it, man. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you're absolutely love her for it. She's cute. Good morning, Myu Myu. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What's the... It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by MasterChef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semester, I'm afraid of being left behind, never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped her toe practicing on a mannequin. Excuse me, let me facepalm here right now. Couldn't you just get a blow-up doll to practice with? At least that's softer than a mannequin. It's a mannequin for crying out loud. Of course you're gonna chip your to it. How much gracing are you doing against a mannequin? You know how hard that mannequin is? Excuse me, you might as well just be doing it against a wall. I'm facepalming so badly right now. God save me. God save me. American biscuits use buttermilk from memory, slightly different from scones. Yeah, but like, they're still kind of scones. Say so, Myu Myu be say so, sweats. I am being say so. I'm pointing out ludicrosity in this madness. I mean, how? Also, it sounds like either Italy or France or German, for real. I guess the music does impart a little bit of that je ne sais quoi feel to it, I guess. It don't feel so good. C'est la vie, c'est la vie, c'est la vie. Breathe, Myu. Ignore the logic in VN novels. You're not romantic enough for this shit, yo. Alright, next. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Pep talk your best friend, change the subject to school gossip. I don't know. See, if I change the subject to school gossip, she'll probably think I'm just a ridiculous asshole of a friend because I'm not elevating her fears. But if I pep talk her, it means that I'm gonna subject myself to like more, I don't know. More crazy, stupid shit. Because you know how rose-tinted glasses they are all half the time, and so it sounds as though like they're like, oh my god, like, and then it goes on in a circular motion, you know. I've been in a circular motion. I'm fairly sure she's gonna be in a circular motion. But I'm always about listening out and hearing all the best people in the world because, you know, gotta listen to them, gotta give them face, let them rant it all out. Remember last one when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know, she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower, and that other card featuring the handsome fella in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fella I could call my own. And I'm I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk mirrored up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. Wow, okay. I guess we're talking about both the tower, which is kind of like a sign of disaster, and then red suit. I'm like trying to think of a card with a red suit. I cannot think of one in mind unless she's talking about the Jester card, the Joker card, which is like very awkward card, but I don't exactly think that's the card that she's referring to. Unless she's meaning the Emperor, and even then I'm still not sure that that's the card she's referring to. You know, because I'm really trying to think about the tarot cards and the meaning behind it. Hey Watch, hello, welcome. What's this, the sussy commentary? I'm sorry, it's not about sussy commentary. This is a freaking weekend we're playing right now. I'm playing a weekend about dating Colonel Sanders. Guys, deal with me. I'm both like half like enjoying this and half like also like complaining about the sheer ludicrousy of typical shoujo. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not shoujo enough for this. I'm clearly not romantic enough at heart. Oh my god. Maybe I should do like, you know, I should have like cinema sins, except instead of cinema scenes, it should be weekend sins, by the way. Weekend sins of like, what is wrong with romance novels these days? Let's count all the romance sins that can happen in a romance novel, yo. That's exactly what I should be doing. It's the same so VN, by the way, no R18 commentary. What? I'm not, it's there's nothing R18 commentary. I mean, all they said was they wanted to practice kissing and they did it with a mannequin, which I think a mannequin is kind of like a stupid idea. But anyway, why are we sussing me right now? I don't think a sus check is necessary to sus me. 52% sus is not really sus at all. Borderlining. Okay, anyway. Wait. Oh my god. I've like read this so much, my nose is kind of stuffed up again and it's like, and now it's reminding me like, hello Myu, you need to blow the fuck out of your nose. Oh, why's she doing that pose? Cause she wants to look kakui. Look, I'm so kakui at like school. It's supposed that everyone would notice me whilst I'm like having a nervous breakdown. That's exactly why. See, again, we're now establishing like end sins. What are the visual novel sins that people are making in visual novels and why they're terrible? We need a sin counter for this shit, y'all. We should actually have a sin counter of like how many times can we sin a visual novel for like utterly ridiculous proposals. Anyway, wait. What? Come on, it's not sussy. I'm not that sussy. 50-50, it's a 50-50. It's a 50-50, well done. Hang on. No, seriously, the nose drop is terrible. 1 second. No. I did not have a nose drop. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you will be listening to a snorting fest, an elephant snorting fest, if I can help it. Actually, you know what? I will not help it. Yep, I'm done. Weekends are great for training or practicing purposes. Oh yeah, sure. I'm fairly sure you've been training and practicing that for a long time to come. But excuse me, I know a lot of people have been practicing way till they become wizards. So I mean, you can continue practicing. You'll still be a wizard at the end of the day if you haven't found one. Okay, moving on. I mean, I know it's burns. I'm so sorry for the burns. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Wow. She actually said that. I'm sorry, what? Can you believe I cut them myself? You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Hey Royal, hello, how are you? Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Look at those wava booms, guys. Excuse me. See, you don't even get introduced to like how your character look like. You kind of have to like, assume the looks of your character, and then they shove you what you consider your rival. And the first thing I can see is the Bakudan. Like, can you see this? Hello, Bakudan Kore, Bakudan Nesho? It's a bomb! It's a bomb here! Hello, hi, Sirius180. Hello, welcome to the channel. Anyway, look at that! Bombs! Freaking bombs! Am I supposed to assume that I am definitely a flat chesty? Is my character a flat chesty? Don't tell me that I'm filled with jealousy because I clearly cannot see anything to be jealous about except like being flat chesty. I think I'm channeling myself more into like the other character than this one, than my own character. Excuse me. Let's move on. Hello, and oh my god, excuse me, hang on, I gotta stop for a moment again. Can you look at that? It's not just bakudan. Kore bakudan de wa nai. Kore dake de wa nai. Look at those sankaku. Hello, look here. It's like, it's a cow. We have a cow. It's actually the cow. Oh. I'm officially like feeling. I feel it right now in the bones. Jesus Christ! Makes my OC petan so that I don't offend Myu Myu. Yeah, that's what you say. And then I know what's going to happen later on. Anyway, look at those bakudans. And those like ultra uber like they're the most curvaceous thighs I've ever seen. Basically, she's a fat chicken. She's definitely a fat chicken or a fat cow. One or two. We have to name them one. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Yeah, okay, so I'm definitely the skinny one. I can see that. I read this and then like I know immediately what they're aiming for right now. See? I can guess. Visual novel problems 101. You can immediately tell what they're trying to say to you without trying to figure out what they're saying to you. You leave Myu Myu's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Hi, senpai. Hello. Good morning. Miss Sashi gotta go for breakfast. All right. Take care. Have a good time at breakfast. Serious and Royal, hello and welcome again. Do enjoy your stay. And so sorry, I'm playing a visual novel. Don't usually play visual novels, so you can hear me like rapping it out. Because these romantic things, I'm like, I think I can send this for a lot of issues. Let's go with fried chicken being a KFC team. I mean, yes, you've got to like slap all the fried chicken like slapsticks, right? Happy New Year to you too! I managed to pull Raiden the other day. I did not manage to pull Ayato. I have rolled 83 times on the Ayato banner and I lost 50-50, so I've got Tignari on my 83rd roll. So now I've got to like hopefully save up 2 weeks worth of primos and pray I get Ayato again, or like, I don't know. Should I just open early donation, like people donate to me for like my birthday, so like I can like pull for Ayato before the banner runs out? Let me cry right now because I really wanted Ayato so badly. Alright, anyway. I know, but I got Tignari from like standard banner like just like a day ago. So that was a bit of like, I got say one Tignari now, but I don't want Tignari, I just wanted my Ayato. Yes, Daya will be coming out soon, but like it's not that fast. It's like much later. So you still have time to save up for Daya. That is true. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. So yes, the fattened chicken wanted to stand out. Got it. Hopefully I get Ayato. Yes, I hope for that too. If anyone here knows what perfect Shin looks like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Red Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight. You can see him casually working on his gluts while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking gluts. Van. You rang.
You've never been sure what the arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Bevan have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. Yes, but my dear character, Miriam is doing a pose, Batman is doing a pose, and Ashley is clearly doing a pose. I think like that's a synonymous thing of where they hire or they recruit people who all do poses. I don't know what JoJo like character, but they all like to do poses. I know, right? You'll think they'll just hand us out diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not in time to properly tell those two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers! As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oopsie! I think it's broken! You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you! I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop-Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Myu Myu, so... Are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope! And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Aww. Is it just me or is he kinda cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Hang on. There's Matt's here, and then there's a picture of fried chicken. Well, in a tub. This does not look like a cooking school at all. This looks like a classroom, a normal classroom. I thought cooking schools would actually have like, you know, I guess we've been spoiled by Shokugeki no Soma, so I expected like a classroom setting very similar to Shokugeki no Soma, where you actually have, you know, tables with your ingredients and all the jazz, you know, so you can do your chopping and your cooking stuff, but this does not tell me anything at all. Welcome back, artificial cutie. Yeah, I thought like this is like some random white actor right now. Like, I don't understand the logic behind this, yo. All this is not typical cooking school at all. This, I'm gonna look at Shokugeki no Soma and I'm gonna look back at this and go like, what the hell is wrong with this? Okay, anyway. And now we have a dog for a teacher, oh lord. A scruffy looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Pinku Po, Pinku Po, are you enjoying this alright? Generic classroom assets, I guess. It is. With a doggy as a teacher, by the way. It is. I love you, Colonel Sanders. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL! Please, call me Professor Duck. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woo! What? A cute dog is a professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. No, really, no. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom.
No, not really. Excuse me, do you see the windows open here? Or here? How is it that a wind is suddenly rushing in and there's cherry blossoms? I'm starting to think now of like, have any of you watched Ace Attorney, the live action? Have you seen it before? Because Ace Attorney live action has this one scene where they play out the typical, you know, the courtroom setting where a confetti, and literally you just see like at the top of the courtroom, a confetti ball just explodes with all the confetti falling down, and then later on you have someone like cleaning it up to like, you know, tidy everything away. Just madness, guys, madness. You have this game installed? Wow. Have you played it, Tinkerpaw? Be prepared for all the for me complaining about like all the craziness. Yeah, probably you're gonna just see me like, why am I playing this? Okay, anyway, it's like, why can't you like keep the logic straight? You finished the second night in GITCG. Oh my god, you finished it. Have you got the level 10 yet? I've finally got the level 10, by the way. Again, really sad that I only got Tignari and I did not get Ayato, but I have 2 weeks. Hopefully I'll get like Ayato before like the banner's up. I'll be so sad because like my birthday's at the end of the month and like if I want to save until like my birthday money, by that time it's like too late. Cause Ayato banner would have gone by then. Oh. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. I stopped trying to understand this game at this point. No. I'm holding back. And then he walks in. Did they just use like a shining effect to describe how romantic Coalla Sanders is? Scott, save me! Ah! Oh my god, why? Nande! Hello, do you hear that tone? Even Miriam is shocked. You see the dog is like in like the honest side. You're wheezing, don't wheeze. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student. New student? It is free. Toto, I don't play a game that isn't free. You fucking play this game. No, Toto, if you... No. In that case, you better come on my stream. Let's do a dual stream together. I'm not doing this alone. Fuck sakes. What the heck? And his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. My foot! I have it. I just am not playing it yet. I will likely play Doki Doki Literature Club on my birthday, and even then I'll be complaining about it. Anyway, not the point. Look at this. How the hell can you think that this is a student? Hello! I cannot imagine the Kaberon. No, I really cannot imagine the Kaberon right now. And look at this dog! He's like... Senpai! Miriam's like, oh my god! It's him! If it isn't my favorite student, Harlan. Coalla Sanders interrupts Sprinkle. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. Oh my god, he did that cool thing, you know the bit where they go like, it's like, call me Bond, James Bond, but this is the other way around. It's like, call me Colonel Sanders. Why? Oh god, save me. See, I don't really believe in God, but now I want holy water so I can splash it on the screen and be gone, devil! The OG
OG-san or the Ikemen version? Excuse me, have you not seen the OG-san version, the 3D version that, you know, guy rates and like this, like a little whoop whoop dance for Mother's Day? I've seen that, it was hilarious, by the way. I think me and my friends did like a couple iterations of like the type of messages we want him to do. But like guy rating 3D colonel sandals with like awesome vavavu muscles, yo. If I have to do these two, I think I lean on to the 3D one, which was a little bit outlandish, but woo! Gotta give some love there. Okay, anyway. Like I say, visual novels doing it all wrong. Yeah, expected it as much. Actually, do you want to do the other way around where you come by my place? So you can check out my place because you haven't seen my new place in a while. At all, actually. So you might as well come by, pick me up, and then we head over. Well, up to you. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisles of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Guys, no, you don't. This you do not sweat to. 3D Colonel Sanders. 3D Colonel Sanders, you sweat to, not this, okay? Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Maybe we should open that window back up if a faucet pits, melts into a puddle, and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a sec. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, your Myu Myu sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at the shimmer. Right, and she says that as I turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Boy howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Oh god, I cannot pull a Texan accent. Someone teach me how to pull a Texan accent, yo. This is Texan accent, but like, me cannot do a Texan accent. You know what? I'm not gonna do a Texan accent. You know what? I've just decided for Colonel Sanders, we're just going to channel Auntie. Okay, we're going to channel the typical Uncle Roger kind of like personality right now because I cannot do Texan accent for nights. Abo hadi, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Please, use my handkerchief. Oh, you freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? Do you refuse the handkerchief? Do you take the handkerchief? You know, if I refuse it, I might just be saying goodbye forever, sayonara. Let's just take the handkerchief. Yeah, she's delusional by way of about the flying kiss. But anyway, let's just take the handkerchief. You stretch out your hand, and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. There's an enemy MacD. Is there? There's an enemy MacD game to play. Is that so? It's so beautiful, you hesitate to press it to your face. But when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has this natural scent on it. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelt. Professor Doc steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. What do you mean by a non-anime series? Sorry, what do you mean by that? Also, thank you so much. I do need some water.
Wasn't that the one where like it was just basic? No, the recruitment ad I saw, but I thought it didn't even feature McDonald's. Like Ronald McDonald was not really featured there. Yeah, I remember only for the Japanese market. Woo! Water's so refreshing. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There'll be tears, there'll be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there'll be a battle! You will lift your sparks and complete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on a fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in the school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish! Let there be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable! Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. What? The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? A beef treat, a rubber ball, or a chicken snack? This game is all about chickens, right? Should I aim for the chicken snack, guys? Feels like the chicken snack is the best thing for him. Let's aim for the chicken snack. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite! Well, well, well. I think there might be some competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack and leaves your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey Myu Myu, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed a seat next to me. Oh, sorry. I forgot I'm supposed to be doing the Asian uncle accent. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me. If you're interested, lah. 2 good options, but which will you choose? Do you want to sit by your best friend, or do you go sit by Colonel Sanders? See, the thing is, like, the optimal route I would take would be to sit with my best friend. You know why? Because my best friend, I can go and bitch for 3 days straight and no one will care. But, This is a freaking mission. No, you have 2 options, which means that there's no other seats left. Optimal. I wish like I could just sit on a teacher's table, but like that would be the optimal route. But you know, the teacher wouldn't allow me. That was how I'll be able to sit alone. Sadly, it's not allowed. So the other option is to sit by Colonel Sanders. But the thing with sitting by Colonel Sanders is you immediately know it goes down the left route. Which do you do? With no choice, right? It's a visual world. It expects you to actually sit with your crush. You move to take a seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get a feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz. Yay! A quiz about me! The incredible, important, and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. I love how Race is like, no option to be alone in an installs game. That's how I feel for most of the time. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Bruh! If train A and train B is coming in to like screw me over, how am I supposed to care about how important it is to wash my hands? I'm gonna die, right? I'm gonna die, right? Anyway, apparently it's a trick question. So, extremely, looking at your pup. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to night vision goggles. I wanna slam down. Trust me, I could slam down a chicken any time of the day. Bon voyage, chicken. You're above a laugh. Apparently it's a feather. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A comically oversized fork, a meat tenderizer, a spork. Yeah, it has to be the thing that's a spoon and a fork all in one. What food is best for a broken heart? Camel meat. Gosh, we're killing camels tonight, guys. A pancake that looks like a silly face? Definitely. You've known my heart really well. I actually totally love a pancake with silly face, yo. Not the meat tenderizer. No, I didn't pick the meat tenderizer because you know why? That's love made with violence, by the way. It's versatile, yes, but it's made out of violence. It would have been my choice, but I can't go my choice, right? This game is clearly designed for very, very specific shoujo manga romance style. Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? No. Yes, he's a talking dog that teaches his culinary school. He is the best boy. I hear gushing. I go gushing. Oh, hello, trick question. This does not exist in a real school. That's right. Perfect score, 5 out of 5. Wow, be honest. Did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. Of course, because I had to channel my brain to the logic of a shoujo heroine. That's the word. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. How dare you, Myu Myu? You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. Wowzers! May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at.
It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking will also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks! I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh! Lunch! 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 She said shh! In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled! Indeed, that smell! You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented. But what a rumor is true. Is this? Ta-da! Coalla Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Coalla Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept! Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating! For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Nah, I didn't know. I'm just, drafting a last-minute testament in case, one of those ingredients, poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like, writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I know at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Coalla Sanders. She realizes that he's destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Wan the Man. If you don't want... Well, Wan the Man. If you don't want any... I'll take his! Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates. Dig in! Bon appetito! You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Tasting Coalla Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Coalla Sanders' culinary heart. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, Heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Yeah, sucking your soul into the pit hole of what is called romance shoujo. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken?
How bold to come out and ask, huh?
It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'll be willing to trade.
Hey Lee, hello, welcome, bro, in Ohio? Yeah, except like can't even pronounce like Texan accent, so like forgive me. I've just defaulted to like what I think is like the typical like Malaysian broken accent. That sounds super Manglish.
Ayo, what's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily. But it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun?
Aww.
You've got Moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use... It's something my great-grandmother taught me.
Wow, he became more Asian, Malaysian. He stopped being Malaysian for a moment and decided to be like very normal. Okay, cool. Chunibyo.
Wow, you'll never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure whether you'll get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Ni hao ma. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I'll leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. That came to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. Let's just wow him. You know about that? I was thinking about your secret recipe. I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving an impression on all who taste it. You decide to show him that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors. I actually had some thoughts on how you could improve it. Improve it? You want to change my secret recipe? And you think you can do better? Have you ever heard of habanero peppers? Heard of them? I tend an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, poblano, cayenne. But that's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect to improve it. A recipe is about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement. I didn't mean to. Let this be the last time you improvise on my recipes, Myu Myu. I'm heading back to class for the next lesson.
That suddenly didn't go as planned.
You better head back inside. But you wait a moment so that Colonel Sandals doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him.
Right, no MSG. I am disappointed too. Nice bullshit. We're Asian. MSG.
You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lessons will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show up our stuffs. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show off our stuffs. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuffs. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe closest to the crowd of fans are going to earn your signature adorable tiny food creations.
Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off.
Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two? That is me and you, if that wasn't clear. Wanna be my partner?
Oh.
Sure, Myu Myu. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep boop. Oh my. Two potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you have to pick for her. Friends' duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Clank. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering Clank today. It's okay. I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what's the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some tension. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzz. Tissue? I hardly know you. Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is on the island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough, it's fancy, and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandma's mashed potatoes and gravy. It's a potato and gravy, right? We're going for like all the staple classic KFC dishes, right? I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting, maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sandra's heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off of my men.
Lit. Someone call for me?
No jeez, bad man. Well, I'm over here crushing Myu Myu's dreams. You're supposed to be taking care of her classwork. That was the deal, remember?
Colonel Sanders returns, armful of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old plans.
Oh, howdy there, Ashley women. Are we working a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looks like Myu Myu was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get to my level. Ha! Stop it.
Don't be rude, man. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken's quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a tie and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is good. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Miriam, your fur Bessie always has her back. You turn to Miriam, and as soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's Friday need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over.
Is somebody trying to make friend? I will destroy them!
Ashley saying that Ashley and Wan were just leaving.
Leaving you in the dust? Vis-a-vis my skills as a chef, perhaps? But stepping away from this competition, you're sorely mistaken. Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Myu Myu is my partner for today's activity.
You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn, this cute Corgi's in a short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well, while your attention was elsewhere.
I know just what to do.
Paul Settles extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy bowl, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy smothering a nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mounds of mashed potato. The results look spectacular. Granny will be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spark out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand, holding the same spark. And for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potato and lift a heaping sparkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sparkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face.
Do something!
Scooping up a fingerful, Brandon tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slings away. Hopefully I will be able to cook something with so much love and integrity. Yes, hi, Melcro, hello. I have decided to play this weekend. It's stressful. I'm kind of like roading every step of the way. Yeah. Hold on, right there, Myu Myu. We do not waste food in the Braum cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potatoes, face? Veteran rushes over a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe blade. Forked for my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite. And you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Wen Wen and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I feel so good. It killed him! Everyone, stop back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bells rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. Hatobo boyfriend, BL. There's no free ones out there. If got free, then you watch me play. I will definitely play if it's free, but it's not free, so we're not doing anything like that. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in a quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know that another great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing! Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Myu Myu? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there! There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them, like wishes, floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story! Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that! I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name, huh? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him! We're talking about me! Me! I'm the hero! The Spark Monster is here to fight a hero! The hell? Yes. Sorry, I need a moment of silence right now. It's like there's this like what spaghetti meatball monster. Is this a spaghetti meatball god like thing? My brain. I'm sinning this. This does not make sense at all. And like, excuse me. Oh no, what a comedy. How is this a visual novel? Guys, what the fuck is this? I like literally had to drink water because it was that bad. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. Everything does not make sense in this case. How dare you threaten me just as letting down my guard connecting with another chef on an emotional level? Be afraid, be very afraid of me because I'm a monster. See? Is he rhyming on purpose? Or is that just a coincidence? Before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? I'm now in a turn-based fight sequence, guys. Fucking RPG right now. What the nya? Tushnya? Can I just go for defense? Can I get like... If I defend enough like Sailor Moon, will I get Colonel Sanders rushing to me like Tuxedo Mask going like, "Hi, I'm here," and then I didn't save the day, but I just up and ran and disappeared. So what's gonna happen to me next? Nah, proactive. I'm a proactive person by heart. Attack. It's time to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Well, I don't know. You didn't even give me an option. Wow! There's only one option. It's Cook with Love. Jesus Christ. Cook with Love does 1 damage. It's not effective. It just got real. What the fudge? It's not even like it's ineffective. They used a line, it just got real. That attack really upset Spark Monster. Spark Monster goes on the attack! They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Only 1? You decide to go on attack. It will class them, right? Spark Monster won't forget this. It's really feeling trodden by your attack. You realistically, you buy that thing. Spark Monster focuses their mash mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. Oh my god, is there no other defense tool? Hello? Hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening. This is not happening." Spark Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spark Monster uses Utilitensil. You take 2 damage. 2 from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. I only just took 2 damage. Hello? What do you mean I'm not going to survive the battle? Am I that weak? Bitch. Fine. You decide to go on an attack? Cook with love again. Spark monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. No, terrible. Oh my god, he's leaking out cheese. Being vulnerable, Spark monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Oh no, here we go. Is he going to do a Kamen Rider? Is he going to do like an Ultraman? Or is he going to be like Xenomas? Well, villain, your reign of terror stops here. Coalla summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Hot Type Hero PT! Hot by Power Pins does 10 damage. Spark monster is defeated.
You saved me.
An injured spark monster spews steam into the night. Spare these wretched beasts. Forget mercy. Finish him! Mortal Kombat style. No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Attack. You prepare your final attack. You'll never survive my... Every American student, holy shit. Student that blown destruction. Classic. Rolls eyes. Student that blown destruction does 10 damage. Spark monster is completely vaporized. Whole Sellers looks on in awe. I guess like any monster will vaporize and get the shoulder to dab.
You continue to surprise me, Muriel.
The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle bus, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tight state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your cowl is being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my colonel. In your dreams, together with Colonel Sanders, for some reason Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love dreams. Your love dreams are weird. Try a moldy meatball is a no-no. Yeah, I agree. Moldy meatballs, no. You're gonna eat the late snack. Okay, have fun, Velcro. You can't believe KFC actually commissioned someone to make this thing. Hello, better believe it, man. Have you not seen like the KFC 3D version? That's pretty hot. Again. And I'm dreaming of people all flying on Kentucky Fried Chicken in my dreams. They all just went Kentucky Fried Chicken in me. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. What are memories? Or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went and he told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure. That makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the Spark monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like? I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We've got to talking after
after class. He's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that makes complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in Project Cookie language translation there. Either way, maybe it would best we take it slow with this nearby, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend the University King School Academy for Learning, you're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. What wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. Do you have an idea about how to prove that your love is real? Well, if he's not into me, why do you tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes lights up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, just say that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to just make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my friend, a lovely man approached me in a botanical garden where I was wandering. This can be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and then if I needed him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcases with them and brought them home. It was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I've ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cookies, so we stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know one ingredient, so that would be much use to anyone. Please. It would mean what I mean. No one has to know it comes from you or from Colonel Sanders. No, I'll make up a fake ingredient. You could think of a fake ingredient. I don't know how about. It was Eye of Nude. I know, sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Nude. Wow. Her eyes light up. Imagine such a thing. And you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she may turns around. There's a tongue typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to conclude that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossoms fill the air. Oh god, it's begun. The BN has begun. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. In a horse. Let's just stand and admire his majestic booty. I mean, his horse. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You're so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseyful beauty you have. What a horseyful beauty you have. That's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Myu Myu just gets really nervous around people they like. What? This is not helping. They got food poisoning. We're up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wing as if to say, and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame the girl for trying. And with that, Colonel sent us dispersed into school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. But the way they're hiding, you know, it must be really bad. Like, counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder. Yes, a lot of SFX. Mr. Kid, we are playing KFC VN. It's day 2. Apparently there are three days in total, so I'm like halfway there, kinda. I'm almost dead. God save me. God save me while I go through this. But he sees you coming. Well, that little one, I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Tell them to stop acting immature. Act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get a closer look. Let's just be more mature. You may dress the rivals down for their immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Eh, nani? Nani? Adorin? Adorin! Annyeong! Konnichiwa, genki desu ka? Adorin-san, subscribe くれてありがとうございました。はい。今から KFC の WeEnd ビジョンの輪に飲んでるかだけケンタッキーにやりました。Culinary schools to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've subbed it. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you know a good meal if he ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after you encountered with the spark monster. It's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing! Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clock must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Zan's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Swamp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Wom wom. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazy men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. I'm so sorry, guys. My cough is really bad. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the class, and truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed your name. Are you fucking kidding me? But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Myu Myu, naturally this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a way, eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip to the universe. My friend. Ooh. This guy again. I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is sorry, I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through to fulfill the prophecy. You must feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. My god, that was a perfect segue for me to cough. Oh my god, I've coughed a lot. Coughing spurts, got up. I'll be on the water to like calm down. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure they'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared by a time competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Step up and tell them you're on, demand that they stop wasting everyone's time. Is everything a competition with you two? Yes. Yes. But not with me. I'm on a personal journey to learn, to love, to learn to love. Sure, why not? But definitely not to constantly battle. Yeah, stop getting your genres crossed. Don't you have some portable monsters to capture or something? I want to eat if I'm going to have the energy to sustain my education and pursue my dreams of being a master chef. How are any of us supposed to get anywhere if you're constantly fending off challenges from every know-it-all with an apron? Besides, I already brought my own lunch. Maybe you should have it. It will give you the energy you need to succeed. Miriam reaches out and presents a gift to you. My special grilled cheese and tomato soup with chocolate milk to wash it down, and a tablet for dessert. It only takes you about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food, but it's just what you needed for motivation. You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkles steps in. Surely you put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunch room, not a sport sing cart. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready." Oh my god. So basically, this is one of those like, yeah, we're gonna force you to battle. Really? I don't need it. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! I stand corrected. If it's a battle you want, it's a battle you get. My best can beat the best of them. Best believe it. Like a diamond, I was firm under pressure. Now was my chance to shine. I'll defeat you myself. You had his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling you can really impress him. You can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs out, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Which temperature does water boil at? Oh, no it is. When it gets to rub my furry belly, let that enticing offer motivate you. You're going to season his chicken before you cook it. You don't know clothes. Remember, you have an idea. How many herbs did he say he used? 11. That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? That's wrong. I'm begging you to get it. I'm done. I'm not never off for some dog jokes. Next question. Classmate's rooting for you, but Ashley's simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. That would be a good answer. Where does it come from? A small town where big dreams are born. Aru! God damn it. This quest is insane. You try to shut the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Silence. That's right, when they taste your cooking, they'll be so taken with it that they'll be unable to speak. You notice cool settles out the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Myu. I believe in you, Myu Myu. Myu Myu, you got it, I believe in you, He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think of is all the sadness. How many spoonfuls of gravy would it take to feel a traditional? You're stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. What do you take? What a hung! I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't even be focused on challenge. You're falling behind. What does that have to do with the crafting spectacular fried chicken, delicate baked biscuits? Fufu. You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station, Ashley has already began plating elements of a dish. It's colorful and complex. So make up time. You toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gaps. Yikes! Ugh. I know you love nothing but seeing a fellow appliance utilized in the kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, so he does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get caught by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue the dough before it's over mixed. Myu Myu, no! But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel sadness shakes his head in shame. What do you often find is that the easy way can turn out much more difficult. Everyone stop. What are you doing right now? The battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply couldn't go on. Oh, so bad. Here I am with a complete dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Myu Myu's injury. See, Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us. Were you prepared? Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under this whole white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes as good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Myu Myu to do the honors, but since you're agent, I'm afraid that pouring this cream of delicate hot chocolate sauce may be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside you find a delicate cheese croquette, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougats, and pearls of blueberry jelly. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something to his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames causes your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding emotions the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders who's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to attend his wedding because, to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fail your fryer. I'll be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. You think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you enrolled in culinary school. Incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. A handsome sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now. But it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a man in a crisp sweatsuit can be proud of. Oh, sorry. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before you prepare for the worst. It's a sport monster. Choco, the sport monster is here to fight our hero! Is anyone feeling a bit of a deja vu? I'm sorry, Goku, but I could have sworn we already battled you last night. That was Borko, my twin. Borko, am here to avenge them. Are you stronger than Borko? Oh, we're twins, so no, not really. We're pretty much equal in every way. Why do you ask? Well, Sandal smirks. We're already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you could have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about it. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Myu Myu is saying is, can we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies. I suppose we really don't need to fight. It's just that we've got these pointy peaks, I suppose. All the better for enjoying tasty food. Surely you like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do. Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea. Try on this. Toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devours it in one gulp. Delicious! You're much nicer than evil since once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today. I don't believe Remember human ones? Well, no, I was a chihuahua, but I was still a student at this school until one day some mean kids with a magic spell would cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook? Precisely. Barco used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I'll be there. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Myu Myu, together I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Santa's house must be like. But it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Santa's home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Hello, there's chicken here. There's candles. Something that looks like an urn. It looks like a phone or diapers or something. Wait, as a baby he already had a mustache? Isn't it him as an actual like old man Colonel Kentucky with like, you know, what looks like Ronald McDonald? That looks like Ronald McDonald. I think that's Ronald McDonald. And him on a camel. I've got so many questions. I've got questions right now. The logic? It's the logic. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made a decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Santa's eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish she might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've got him where you want him. Should you reveal a new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? Nah. Decided you're as ready as you will ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in headfirst. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistened in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxe hideaway. Magnificent! Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and, you know, think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about Colonel Sanders. Oh boy. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my dad? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You put a window a crack and a ghost of student is swept out with a breeze. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. Yeah, it was probably the chicken he cooked and ate. Then he taxidermied it. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot read, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Tap, 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 tap. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair there isn't just silvery in color, it's actually made of spun silver. Scented candle. You picked it up and you try to identify the smell. Power tool? Wait, there are candles that smells like power tool? That's a thing? That's a thing? That's a set? Freshly starched color? Okay, that sounds close enough. piece of wood floating in a lake? Sum of 69? No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's... Okay. It shows an old man who looks like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cherishing them. I wonder who my friend Pete is. McDonald's is Ronald McDonald. Colonel Sandals, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. See, if he's an old man, why is he looking so young and robust? From the goatee and moustache. Yep, someone who makes... He lies the ashes of all my past career and business failures. Shit. As soon as you turn the dial to 11, the safe opens. Inside you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Wow. She just tried his code. Okay, okay. Stalker Machio. Again, just a reminder: if you're in your crush's house, do not go sniffing into their cabinets or their wardrobe or anything else. This is stalker material at its finest. Don't, please don't. Oh God, no. They say that home, and with this kind of background music, it's not romantic. No. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? And before you look further, he has returned. He has a new dish he's been working and he wants you to taste it. Try to act casual and he asks why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. I forgot to take it off. You decide now is the moment and make a big move. Whoa, this isn't that kind of game. Not that I would blame you for trying, but still. Game over. Apparently, there's no such thing as a confession. Or like, you know, you jump and hubba. Wait, I still have to play through this bullshit? No! This is too long! I didn't ask to play this long! Fuck this, no! Hang on! I'm pressing the speed button right now. If I'm speeding through this, it's because like this is bullshit right now. Why do I have to play through this, man? Clearly revealing it was the right choice, but anyway. Nuh-uh. Okay, apparently I can't press that fast. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, wait, I accidentally pressed the middle button and it worked. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. Wait, what? Wait, what? No, I was gonna press the other one. But like, okay, apparently I accidentally pressed the confession option because I was like speed running through it. Yeah, I just told him that I'm thinking, oh wow. That was very fast development, bros. They've only known each other for 2 days! Less than 2 days! I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Oh well, you take off the jacket and run for the door, but the thought of leaving Colonel's in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Myu Myu? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're alright. We should take things slow. We talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence? Okay. Well, welcome to dream sequence again. You wake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sandals' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sandals? Only time would truly tell. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we are at a perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift, cookery? You know, I think we might make a great team. I really wish I could take him down the back, but I don't want to restart. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eyes as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quick. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something bad had happened to you. It's okay, I was just... But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you to speed on Saga Miriam. Sure, but... You would not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Clang, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not the kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. You should just say skydiving as if that's a typical first day to go on with talking. Pressure cooker? And now, I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Balling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colla's house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but emotional connection. Wowzers. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. So you both give each other emotional support in a way that you don't really give him emotional support. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in a quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because you know he's Pops. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you one up right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog. And a treat. You can get swirly dip too. Why do you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at the school. There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You got some nerve, Myu Myu, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fists, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince of pain. It doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up. Ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are coming to close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he says that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Myu Myu. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Myu Myu, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday, I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clearly passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say was blunt. Excuse me, Myu Myu. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself, huh? Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine arts of fine foods. See you inside, Myu Myu. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you felt by that interaction with Ashley, You take out the spell book you recalled yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, that's that book. It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I really don't believe in the magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if there's one really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. I could use a spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it will probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate time calls for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. If I forget Colonel Sanders, I'm not dating him anymore, guys. Even if I cast this, I have to go back to scratch. I really don't want to do that. So I'm not doing it. Take your friend's advice, put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I know something of a dark moment coming on. But I assure you, this is nothing to be afraid of. His cute little ass scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially for Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on a cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom and begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence! I told you to never come back here! Terrence! I'll destroy your Terrence! Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off of his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again! After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence but any other squirrels in hearing distance, he returns to his professorial tone. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Myu Myu, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, but before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. I told you to save it for after class. You think I want to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam Clark appear to be ugly, but still haven't learned to speak Clark's language on mechanical noises. But no, you have to show your cool kid friends, Jeff and Joe, J&J forever. Watch us film a triangle made as they sand. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Well, that doesn't make it a great date. Then take Jeff and Joe with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain off the cliff for all I care. Clang begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his pedal. That loud ding stops him in his tracks. No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clang. Clang burps out a deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clang slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend they didn't see the entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. I'm still looking at the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. Before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam? Are you okay? Okay? I'm so mad I could smash his tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How can you embarrass me in class like that? In front of everyone? A tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke. Even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool plane to lane to successity. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not gonna settle up in Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me? Of course not. Well, maybe, sort of, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it at a ranch. Pick it up for both of us and whoever else we want to bring over. If it's not Pop or Clang or anyone else we meet today, tomorrow, this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special stew. And I bet that Professor Doc is gonna love it up. While you're pep talking, Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay because you had an idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You've decided to head to the arena only to practice a dish. This is it. The location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants of the supposed man-man and his evil counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Mimu's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, the cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Myu Myu, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. Pot pie has begun to bake and the smell is slowly filling the space around. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. Yum yum. You'll usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decided it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires. But the decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off around behind you. Okay. You got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know! My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards away. You very smart girl. Think I don't know I can know everything, you know. It's an oddly specific distance, but you expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie. Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No, I can smell it was made with a heaping handful of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if we don't pull it out. Moment of truth. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I always love country cooking. I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkle lays down the ground rules. There are no rules. That is, typical with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus a pot pie you've been practicing are just dishes that will push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has a giant magnifying glasses and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Little Santa seems to be harnessing his beloved hopes and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at full 10 out of 10 of a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Eric Wash. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into a itty bitty pot of broth. Best friend Blaster Blaster! Wen flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin.
Let's rock and ride.
Ashley scoops the pastries off the tray with lightning speed. A shallow personality spatula! Even Klein gets in on it. $5 pressure point, chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Klein learn to speak English? It's a singularity, as was for Toad.
We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all.
Self-destruct. Raven quickly unplugs Clang and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has a spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to let her see you win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Who needs magic when you've got passion? You can do it the hard way. Colonel Senna sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms and gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you. I believe in you, Myu Myu. Miriam knows this too. Aww. And I've always believed in you, Myu Myu, since we were little kids because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you hear cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, shortcut time. I'm already actually done, so I thought I'll help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your bowl of boiling noodles. It's a secret ingredient! How she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up, and where in the world did she get I'm mute from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up in a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the spark monster! Steve? Wait, what happened to Garko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We spark monsters are many. I think Garko had a day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'll say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of the cooking competition. I love this up. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and culinary skills really impressive. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve, the spot monster, notices that you've got the Grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh? Yeah, you guessed it. Sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodle in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spot pup back in the old country, you feel a spot monster winding up to tell a long and involved story. You don't exactly know where they came from, but it seems like it's probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. Understand, it's kind of like that time in monster school that I'd fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up, does a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hit. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck! Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheesy orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Myu Myu, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy crosses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything. Except turn back time, which will be super useful because while you were powering up with chicken pot pie overcooked in an hour and can't reserve. But don't worry dear, you may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Rest with fortitude, Colonel Sanders decided you have earned his support. I've been watching you today and must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. Step up to the station and stands right beside you. I am here to help. All you managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules have never been really my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. What a chat. Coalla Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students. With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off-screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hehehe, I'm flying! It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastics of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess. Did Wan have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly your book material. Wait a second. Pranks. Clank, where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear signature world brief or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow, he must have got it unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please, collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. A semester that's only 3 days. I thought semesters were longer than this. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles in savory noodle soup. My word is so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto maki? I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl. Yes, chef. Oui, chef. Yes, please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pinky tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than Timble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Myu Myu, for helping me to believe in myself. Man, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni or smooth egg custard in an egg-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins pouring it erratically, causing the custard to slush around. Woof woof! Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grrr. Buddy Sprinkles all in tongue first, but can't get past all the nails. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Youch, my tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat it. It kept on poking my thumb. They're qualified. A stunning turn of events. Who thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles can make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified? For glamour? Don't discount sympathy. This isn't the last time you've heard of me! For forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk, get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. We know, bro, we know. And next, student Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rose water syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass.
That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, how did you refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it anyway? It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece.
Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something, Myu Myu? I told you, it's a display piece.
Actually, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it, and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize you were having an eating exam. If I want to be judged on eating, I'll go to the College of Eating School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insist, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up.
You wouldn't know how Aunt Cousin if it kicked you.
With that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone.
This isn't the last you've heard of me, either.
If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together. 2 chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I'd seen everything in this kitchen, you gave me this thing and completely blew me away in my 49 dark years of life. I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes out of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu is so impressive, even Van and Ashley drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gazed upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they do better than this one? Food is drugged. Now that the school year is complete and everyone is graduated, the students return for one last excitement to get a groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance, which is so American. Like, geez, why is this, like, I don't know, graduation dances, that's not a thing here. And the food is definitely drugged. I mean, apparently chickens are intoxicating. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Doc is in the house! Woo, 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 woo. You know, Sprinkles was a master chef, but a world-renowned turntablist who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Batman and Ashley tell everyone that they committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. It's never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. Now that everyone's together, it's a spark monster. It's totally mellowed out. Everyone, the spark monster is the month beyond. I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he has to say, but everyone's too wrapped up talking to his spark. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could come on such an entrance? Only one person. Only one person. It's Pop. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat a crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school scene. Oh, now I get it. And we got a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such.
music in the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking electrical hissing. It's Clang, who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth. Wow, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clang, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. But... I actually felt like I knew it this whole time. Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously, I have just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figure out who you are, Clang. Blown away by Miriam's maturity, but it's pretty clear she's managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand, kind of. Humans are weird. Portal opens up and Clang disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sandals arrives. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he's come prepared to feed the entire chicken. How it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. Yeah, I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and men by not reminding everyone to go out and buy my chicken. No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on the delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Myu Myu, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, will you tell me what are the qualities you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know, spicy mask, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes. I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Myu Myu. How sweet. We work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? I think this is something I just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be he found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can he live with only half of him? Will he be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? Suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh, my dear Myu Myu, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. Wow, that was short. Holy shit, that was short. Holy crap. Wow. Wow. Right, Voodoo. Apparently, that's how it ends. It's hot, though, you know. Wow. Wow, guys. I like have no idea like this was that kind of game. Okay, I take it back. It's like this playing games like this kind of like makes me think of like one I don't like clearly not romantic enough for this crap. Even though like you know, kind of have to like put myself in the mentality of like what are the obvious options that they want me to pick. The other half of it is like oh shit, you know I just realized that. Yeah, you know, if I'm gonna be a variety streamer, there's just some games that like I can't help but like question like the hooba-dooba-ness of it all, you know? Yeah, it's just me. Guys, I can't. Oh god. You know what? I'm just gonna go back to Genshin. like, you know what? Tomorrow I'm just gonna spend time playing Genshin. I'm just gonna spend time playing Genshin, playing card games, cause like I can't deal with this shit, yo. I can't deal with this shit, yo. My brain. That's enough romance for today.
I'm sorry. Like, even hangouts on Genshin are a lot better than this, because at least I know it's like, it's not romance all the way through. Like, I cannot, I'm like face bombing this one. My goal, no, my goal is to still be a variety streamer. It's just that I don't think this game, I think visual novels like this has kind of like put me in a corner of like, I don't know, I'm not puking, but I'm kind of like in disbelief the whole time as I'm playing this game, and I'm like finding ways to like criticize and curse it in my head a lot more than I'm verbally saying it. Yeah, this is not my game for me. You know why? Because I'm unromantic, unfeeling alien. That's why. No, I think it's been great. We've actually cleared this game within 2 hours and 40 minutes. Quite impressive, actually. 2 hours 40 minutes to clear this game. I'm very, very proud of myself. It's actually a very, very short game if I didn't fucked up like two times. Alright, so tomorrow we'll go back to Genshin, and then after that actually no. Tomorrow I wanted to do V-Roid actually. So I'm actually going to be, so I've got an OC that I'm kind of been making, like I have the intentions of making it. I'm intending of booting up V-Roid Studio if I can, and I'm gonna try to create it on screen so people can kind of see how I do and how I even managed to, you know, create my current model. Unfortunately, this model I can't work on because I already lost the original file, and trying to recreate this is going to be very, very painful because I can't really even remember half of the settings that I put in this. So I guess I want to work on my other model, but I kind of want to do it on a Friday to work on the model. So I really do feel like tomorrow will be Genshin Day, and Friday will be V-Roid, where you guys get to see me be creative a little bit for a change. Yeah. So that is the plan for now. Thanks to everybody who tuned in and checked out this most derpiest of derpiest kind of channel, and watch me like complain about Colonel Sanders and then being unable to voice him Texan, so I voiced him in anti-accent. Like I think I could have done better, but you know what? It's only because like, every time I'm reading the script, I'm like thinking to myself like, what would he say? And then I'm reverting back to like my original accent, you know, which is a non-anti accent. It's the tastiest of streams. I hope it was tasty. I hope it was definitely delicious for you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I know this was like not your stereotypical like stream that I tend to do, but like we'll go back to Genshin tomorrow. We'll have a bit more fun with Genshin. I still need to clear all of my my cards, so you know, we'll go back to card games. Woohoo! Alright, I'll catch you guys later, alright? Take care, everyone. Have a good night. Wait, I had a Ronaldo the Gamer follow me earlier. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hello, Ronaldo the Gamer. You followed me 20 minutes ago, but hello and welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. Back to Unga Bunganas. Oh, I want to Unga Bunga. No, I need to get Ayato Velcro. I want to cry. I want Ayato before the banner is gone. No, but see, the thing is, the fact that I failed Tignari means I have a guarantee. I just now need to like make sure I'm able to get enough to get the guarantee going. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Alright, catch you guys later then. I'll see you tomorrow.